It's amazing what they can do, and you saw the pictures before. Those people at this factory, they've been doing it for many, many years. They know how to work 14 karat gold and make it in beautiful pieces. And the wheat is one of the oldest ones.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, you know, all together, it makes a beautiful, beautiful bracelet. Smooth and easy to wear all the time.
We are moving right along, and now we're going to talk about this gorgeous diamond cut band ring. My buyer was so excited that she could bring in a 4mm diamond cut. This isn't just any band ring. You've got to see the diamond cut goes all the way around the band ring. It's $99. Now, we will be doing this. If we ever bring it back again, we'll have it at Actually, I'm sorry, we won't be able to hit that price because the gold prices have gone up. So I'm looking at my notes. She said we won't even be able to do it at the HSN price. It'll be a higher price because gold prices have gone up since we locked in these show values. Today, not even that $149 price point. We're doing it at $99 for the 4mm. Now, I want to show you the other choice, which just when it launched on hsn.com, almost sold out. We also have the 8mm band available. That is the more limited. We were supposed to do it at $229. We're doing it at $199. We have sizes 5 through 10 available. Now, if you want the big 8mm, under $50. If you want the 4mm, under $25 to bring this home. Under $25. So you're looking at something that you could wear as a wedding ring if you wanted. And by the way, if you've ever priced even 10 karat gold band rings at retail, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Yet we're giving you one that has so much more design and detail to it. You can wear this depending on the size that you order. Now, I didn't get a larger size, but you can wear this. A lot of people love to wear thumb rings. This type of band ring is a perfect thumb ring. And again, I didn't get the one that would be large enough for me to push it on down, but you get the idea there. You can just wear this as a celebration ring if you choose to do so, as a gorgeous fashion ring in the larger size. And I mean, when you feel the comfort level of this, Adriana, we have given them, and I'm going to show everybody, the inside is as smooth as silk. So you have an incredible comfort level to the inside of this. It fits you like a glove. But tell us about this one.
Yes. This is something that we thought about making because the diamond cutting. And this diamond cutting is so special. Look how much light it catches. So until now, we never made this kind of rings, like cigar rings with domed and diamond cut like this. So we started from, you know, a regular ring that we make it absolutely beautiful inside. As you said, it's like wearing a glove. And then we started diamond cutting, even if it's domed. So it's not just a flat ring that you put on that we've seen many times. This is domed. It has that look that makes it even bolder and more larger, you know, and bigger and larger. So that's the newness on this ring. I mean, and you have it into different sizes, so you can make it. I was thinking about, you know, like I usually wear it on my thumb, such a smaller, like the 4mm. But the bigger one, I was thinking a wedding ring. It would be perfect to wear it as a wedding ring. It's so beautiful. Such a bulk, you know, yellow gold to have in your finger. I love it.
Oh, there's no question. Okay, you know what? We're going to wrap this one up. I will leave it available for you. We've got to show you a couple things coming up.